Hi, Michelle Seitz here. You're watching Compare Documents. Here's the scenario. You have two different versions of the same document, and you want to know what changes were made from one document to the other. So you want to compare the documents to identify the changes. Watch this video to learn how to do this. Have both documents open in Word. I have the most recent document active. Go to the Tools tab. Click on Compare and Merge Documents. The Compare and Merge Documents dialog box is displayed. Navigate to the folder containing the document you would like to compare the active document to. Select the document, and when you select the document, you now have some choices. When the box is checked next to Legal Blackline, the Compare button is active. If I uncheck the box next to Legal Blackline, the Merge button is active. Since I want to compare the documents, I will click on Legal Blackline. And since I may want to display the formatting, I will keep this box checked also. Click Compare. Notice the file is given a new default document name. By comparing the documents in a new file, it will preserve the documents you are comparing. You can change the file name to a more appropriate name. You will also see some balloons in the right margin. Also notice that a new toolbar is available. The Reviewing toolbar is now active. When you click on the Final Showing Markup down arrow, you will see some choices. The Final Showing Markup will display all the changes and comments in the latest document as a final document. The Final selection will not display any changes or comments, only the final document as if all the changes were accepted. The Original Showing Markup will display the original document with all the changes and comments. The Original selection will only display the original document with no markup. Next to the Final Showing Markup field is a field called Show with a drop-down. When you click on the drop-down arrow, you have choices. The top two choices will display a check mark next to the document that is currently displayed. I have the marked up updated document displayed, so the final is checked. If I wanted to see the changes in the original document, I would select it. The next set of choices are comments, ink annotations, inserts and deletion, and formatting. Place a check mark next to the items you want to see displayed. Since I don't have any ink annotations, I will uncheck this item. The next item in the menu is the Reviewers, which has a right arrow. When you click on the arrow, it will display all the reviewers that have made any changes or added comments to the document. So if you have several reviewers on your document, and you wanted to see a particular viewer's changes or comments, you would select them here. The next item is the Balloon selection. You can select Always to display balloons, which will display on the right side of the document in the margin. The Never selection will only display inline changes without the balloons. Only Comments and Formatting will display only that, the comments and/or formatting. If you unchecked the Find Formatting box that is situated under the Legal Blackline box in the Compare and Merge Documents dialog box, you will not be able to display the formatting changes. Next is the Reviewing pane. When this is selected, a field called Main Document Changes and Comments will be displayed below your document. You can change the size of the field by dragging your mouse over this area. As you can see, it displays several other changes as well. To close the Reviewing pane, click it again on the drop-down, or just drag it to the bottom of the screen with your mouse. The Options selection will open up the Track Changes dialog box. At your leisure, explore the different options in this dialog box. The left arrow icon will move to the previous change. the right arrow will move to the next change. The Accept Change drop-down will display more choices. With a change selected, you can accept the change. If you select Accept All Changes Shown, only the changes currently displayed will be accepted. So if you unchecked Formatting in the Show field, the formatting changes will remain. If you select Accept All Changes in Document, all changes, displayed or not, will be accepted. The next icon will reject changes and/or delete comments. You can reject a single change, or delete a single comment, or you can reject all changes without comments, or delete all comments in the document but not reject the changes. In the next icon, you can insert a comment. The Highlight function has a drop-down where you can highlight objects or text and select a specific color. The next icon is Track Changes. The final icon is the Reviewing pane. So if I did not have the balloons displayed, I can hover my mouse over a change and it will display a box noting the change and the author of the change, as well as the type of change. If I click on the change, a menu will be displayed where I can also accept or reject the change. The menu will change depending on the type of change. For strike-through items, you will have accept and reject deletion choices, while an inserted change will have accept or reject insertion. When you make a selection, such as accept insertion, the color of the text will change to the default text color in the document. If you accept a deletion, it will no longer be displayed. You will notice on the left of the text are some vertical lines. As long as there is a change on that row, the vertical line will be displayed. This paragraph has a change, but since I don't have the formatting displayed, you do not see the vertical line. As soon as I display the formatting, you can see the vertical line. I can either click on the balloon or on the indented area, and then right-click and select either accept or reject the format change. As soon as you are finished with a comparison of the two documents, save your document, rename it if necessary, and close it. And that is the end of this lesson. Compare documents.